So we're given these two functions, and supposedly they are inverses of each other. I'm a little skeptical, but let's see if that's true. So basically, if you take one of the functions and you substitute the other one into it, then after you do the algebra, the two functions, if they're inverses, they will cancel and just leave us x. So let's see if that's true. So h, if you substitute the g into it, what's that going to be? So that means that trying to get a blue pen. Here we go. So that means I'm going to take the g function, which is this whole thing, and then substitute it in for that little blue x into the h function. So that's going to be 3 square root 2, and now replace this little x with this whole blue part right here. So then it gets replaced with x plus 4 over, oh, I forgot to say squared first, x plus 4 being squared over an 18. And then outside of the radical there is a minus 4. And if we did this right, all of this is going to simplify and just equal x. Let's see if it works. Well, for one thing, if I get a red pen, a 2 will divide into an 18 9 times. And then just to clarify, that means we've got a 3 on the outside, then there's the square root, there's an x plus 4 that's being squared, and on the bottom there's a 9. After that, we go minus 4. Then the next good news is you can take the square root. So when you take the square root of this square, it's going to get rid of the square and leave us just an x plus 4. And on the bottom, the square root of 9 is 3. And then you can have the 3's cancel. After that, all that's left is an x plus 4. And now that the 3 is gone, I don't need parentheses anymore. And then minus 4, the 4's cancel, and so that equals x. Now, I'm pretty convinced that they are inverses of each other, but to really prove it, I should also switch the order and go g with h substituted into it, and then that should also equal x. So then let's see that work. So I'm just going to need to grab these two functions right here and copy that, and I'm going to go g h of x. Okay, so if we go in the other order, g with h of x, so that now means take this function and substitute in for that x. So we've got so first of all, the fraction, and then the top is squared. And I actually probably need to make that a little bit bigger. I'll just make it ginormous. There we go. So replace this x with the 3 and square root of 2x minus 4. And then after that, there was a plus 4, and the whole thing is being squared, and it's over 18. And then I can have these 4's cancel, which means I have parentheses 3 and square root of 2x, and that's being squared, and then it's over 18. Then square the numerator. So 3 squared is 9. The square and the square root will cancel each other out, so that just leaves 2x. And then it's over 18. And look, it actually worked. Because on the top, there's 9 times 2, which is 18x. On the bottom, there's an 18. And after they cancel, sure enough, we're just left with x. So it definitely worked. Those two are definitely inverses.